I got something to say. Sorry, I'm trying to read these comments. Yeah, I got something to say about that. So, do you recall the one episode where Amber arrived late to Leah's birthday party, and then when she did arrive, she wanted to flaunt this whole thank you guys for the gifts, thank you guys for the gifts. She wanted to flaunt this whole baldy looking guy. Like, I've never, like, he looked like he was extraterrestrial. And I don't give a fuck if this is like passed around. Like, at this point, I'm gonna say what the fuck I want. So yeah, you remember that extraterrestrial guy she was running all around her with, getting married to on the motherfucking carpet in the Airbnb? I don't know what the fuck that was about, okay? And she was so happy. Like, her mental was clear. She was doing everything she needed to do. She was feeling so good. She was feeling so great. And then the nigga left her in the motherfucking Himalayan mountains, and then they found him somewhere at like CVS, girl, in the skincare aisle. I don't know the real details, but like, whole time he ran away from her. Whole time FBI thinks he been. Whole time he ran away from the Himalayan mountains, bitch. Do you know how high the motherfucking Himalayan mountains are? I'm being dramatic, but like, literally. So then she's all around talking about some, oh my God, I can't eat, I can't sleep, I'm constipated, I can't get up, blah, blah, blah. That killed me because she only knew him for a little bit of time. Girls, we can't crash out over men that we barely know, that we decide to elope with or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta be smarter than that, okay? So that was the first thing. Like, she was all over the floor like a motherfucking colic baby, crying all night over this fucking baldy. But prior to that, she went to her daughter's birthday party. And thank you for the gifts, guys. Thank you for the gifts. And we're talking about Amber, because I'm pissed off by that episode I just watched. Yeah, she gets to the birthday party. She's shoving this fucking Hinge profile of this man all in her daughter's face, talking about, you know, oh my God, this is my new man. And you can clearly tell that Leah is like, babes, not the time, not the place. Also, this is man number what? Like, are you joking? Not fucking impressed. So that was a trigger for me, because it was like, bitch, you show up to the party empty-handed late, and now you want to talk about this man. That's weird. Fast forward to this episode where Leah is visibly shaking, visibly, stressed about the fact that she's got to send her mom this text message that is like very, very emotional. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing. Thank you for the gift. That is a really, really big thing for a 16-year-old to decide to do. Heavy on the fact that she has been separated from Amber. So, of course, she feels differently. She sends the text, and Amber's first response is, why is Leah texting me? Because she's your daughter. Thank you for the gifts. She's your daughter. That's why she's texting you. Saying why she's texting you is like me being like, why is Holly calling me? Because she's my kid. It doesn't matter why she's calling me. I'm always going to answer. Thank you for the gifts, guys. So she was shocked by the text, which means you don't usually get a text. The text said something along the lines of, I've decided that, it's my decision. Thank you guys for the gift so much. It's my decision not to deal with you. Won't. Boom. Sweet old Gary is like, he doesn't even want to push her to do it, because obviously as a parent, trashing the other parent only comes back on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to know that kids will see things for what they are despite what you say. So saying nothing about Amber is actually the best thing he could do, because it gives Leah the true opportunity to decide without other people trying to get in her ear about her mother. So, anyways, this bitch gets the text and she starts going bad. Like, yelling at the TV. Yelling at the cameras. No, I don't have to move on. I'm talking about what the fuck I came on here to talk about. If you don't like it, you can scroll on to the next live. I'll change topics when I'm ready. Anyways, she gets on the camera and she's like, "You're so real, you're so this." First of all, I've never seen Leah be rude in my life. Leah is a sweet little girl. She's 16. She's growing up beautifully, despite the fact that she is facing abandonment issues from her own fucking mother, who, by the way, isn't all the way across the country, isn't in jail, is literally in the vicinity, and still does not make the effort. I have to say, and I know people are going to bring this up and be like, Ashley said she was never speaking on to Amber again. Ashley said, I did say that. I'm reneging because that shit was fucking disgusting. And if I have to sit and watch another fucking scene of you berating your daughter, demeaning your daughter, cussing your daughter out, calling her names, I'm going to send the Holy Ghost to slap the fuck out of somebody. And I don't mean that as a threat, because the Lord moves when he wants. But that was extremely traumatizing to fucking watch. And at first I was like, okay, I know why Amber's on the show. Amber's on the show because not every mom turns out to be a good mom. Some moms are actually bad deadbeat moms. And so her story is a cautionary tale of what happens when you do not prioritize your kid. When you let so much time go by and the distance between you and your kid grows so fast that you can't reconnect, because Lee is at an age now to where she's driving, she's getting ready to go to college, she's doing her things. She might at this point be past the longing of her mother. And I'm not saying that she does never need her mother. I'm never saying that. But I'm just saying I grew up with a drug addicted dad who is currently still on crack. And he calls me every once in a while and he's like, I love you. You're my only kid. Can we rekindle? And my answer is no, because you're the same person. You're still inconsistent. You're still, saying you're going to do this one thing and you still do another. So I understand what it's like to be Leah, and I am a couple years ahead of her and Amber. Okay, so God forbid you ever call your child and your child is so done with you that you're talking like strangers. Oh, how are you? Where do you live now? That's how me and my biological dad talk. It's like he does not fucking know me at all. And I have no desire, because of the pain and because of the trauma and because of him still being in the state of no accountability, to even open the door to reconnect with him. So I see it happening because I've been through it. I'm still fucking going through it. My dad literally just called me like a week and a half ago saying the same fucking shit. And my same answer is no, because you have not changed. You're not off drugs. You're not clean. You're not prioritizing yourself. And I'm so sure that hurts my dad, but that is not my plight. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Amber needs to be grateful for the fact that not only is Christina gracious and kind and smart and just a good spirit, treating Leah like Leah came out of her stomach. Thank you for the gifts, guys. And be thankful that somebody cared enough to step in and raise your daughter. Because if you're not, essentially what you're saying is, I would rather my daughter have no one to take the fuck care of her. Right? Essentially what you're saying is, don't take care of my daughter, leave her in the wind, give her no fucking love. That's essentially what you're saying by not appreciating the way that Christina has stepped in. Like I said, I know Amber can't come for me because I'm a mother. I'm a real mother, and I would never argue with a bitch that does not raise her own kids. And y'all can screenshot that and send that to China. So she might want to keep it on mute, because what I'm saying is 100% facts. Okay? I take care of my daughter. It wouldn't be no dude up in this house laid up that I'm crying over, can't sleep over. Thank you for the gift. Guess what? If my baby wants you gone, you're gone. If she don't like your vibe, you're gone. It doesn't take one little whisper for me to put you the fuck up out of my house over my kid. So the fact that you sat on that couch for 16 plus years and you're still seeing a pediatric psychiatrist, what the fuck is really going on? The brain develops differently when you're not a child. It's pissing me off. And it's pissing me off even more to sit and watch it. To sit and watch it as if it's normal. It's thank you guys for the gifts. It's not normal. It's not normal to talk to your child and treat your child in those types of ways. I'm talking about Amber fucking Portwood, because I have had it with her. I have had it with her funky ass couch. I have had it with those creepy ass ventriloquist dolls on her funky ass couch. And I have had it with her consistent therapeutic sessions where she's not getting a fucking tool to be a better person. I'm sick of it. I am sick of it, because you got moms out here that are doing their every little bit of thing to show up for their kid. You make money off of just telling your story, and you can't go find an adult psychiatrist? Who the fuck around you is telling you that what you're doing is not working? It's not working, Amber. And I'm here to tell you, Amber, that if you want any chance of getting back with your daughter, you are running out of time. If you already don't have any more time, you're running out of time. Okay? You're running out of time. Get off whatever drug is making your pupils as big as the fucking globe. Get into some place, maybe an in-person place, maybe a fucking doctor that actually treats adults. Do a brain study. I don't fucking know. But get the fuck off of this internet trolling your 16-year-old daughter. Get off of this internet trolling your 16-year-old daughter. Bitch, you went live on Christmas? Are you well? Santa is flying around, dropping down presents, and you're on live on Christmas? Did you even call your daughter to see if she opened up the presents that you didn't send? I know a lot of y'all gonna say, you're messy, you're rude, you're this. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all talk about me when y'all see me on the show, and I'm talking about her because I see her on the show. Everybody's up to be talked about because we put our lives on here, okay? No one is exempt. And this is disheartening. And I'm not even just coming from a place of anger to Amber, I'm coming from a place of hurt for Leah. Because she's in school, she has friends. People undoubtedly know who she is, who her mother is. And to see that shit, and she's going to high school, this is the peak of her life. She ain't pregnant at 16 like some other fucking people we know. She's going for her dreams. And every turn she makes, here the fuck you are, making a fucking live at 4 a.m., high as fuck, saying the same bullshit we've watched for 16 years. It's disgusting. I'm disgusted by Amber. I don't give a fuck what anybody else to say. If no one else was going to say it, I'm here to say it, because guess what? You're not whooping my ass. And she's got to go. It's to the point to where I feel traumatized seeing a child be treated that way at her birthday party. Imagine the anxiety Leah gets when she has to text her mom or see her mom, or her mom calls, or anything. Could you just feel that in your chest as a 16-year-old? It's sick. It's sick. And then to get online, to get on TikTok, and to say all these crazy motherfucking things as if she doesn't have friends, as if she's, people don't know who she is, as if things just aren't public. I mean, Amber, if you see this video, I'm telling you right now, you're a shitty ass mom. And the only way that's going to change is if you just stop being a shitty person. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and decide that your daughter is the most important thing on this earth. And once you decide that, your mindset will shift. But I'm sick of this coddling. Okay? There's a lot of the other girls in the show who have overcome drug addictions, who has overcome so many things, who are wonderful, beautiful mothers doing the best with what they can. But Amber, bitch, I hope Rena Center comes and takes that couch. So all you can do is stand and think about ways to move your body closer to your goal, which is your child. So that's really all I had to say. And I know this is probably going to be everywhere in the morning, but who's going to check me? I'm saying facts, and I'm really not trying to be mean. I'm coming from the place of a little girl who just wants nothing to do with her father because he's just like Amber. And it causes problems even now. I will be 30 in 2 years, and I still am learning how to love, and I'm still learning how to accept love. And it all comes from my father abandoning me. And we all heard Leah say, I don't want to struggle with abandonment issues anymore. And the fact of the matter is, unfortunately, she will struggle with that her whole life. God forbid, I'm not wishing it on her. But it is going to take a lot of freaking work to get over that abandonment issue. And yes, Christina is there, and as lovely and as wonderful that she is, she will never replace Amber. And that is just a fact. So, I don't know. That's what I had to say. Hate me in the morning, hate me at night, hate me now. But I'm tired of that bitch. And I'm tired of the disrespect. Sorry, let me not say the B word. Because if Leah ever sees this, I want her to truly understand that I'm not trying to trash your parents. You should always love your parents. And I don't want to be disrespectful. I'm coming from a place of honestly hurt and concern from you. And I know that I don't know Leah, but just watching her since birth, I feel like I want to go and put my arms around her and take her and be like, you're loved, you're popping, you're lit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.